Welcome back to my channel Learn with Dr. Chetna. In today's video, I have taken up the story The Enemy from your book Vistas. It's been written by Pearl S. Buck. This is a very interesting, very fascinating story. Though the chapter is quite long, but definitely you will find the story very interesting, and it's been written in very simple words, so you won't have any difficulty in understanding the chapter or the story. Because it is too long, therefore I have divided into two parts. There are two videos for this story, The Enemy. Now this story has been written in the backdrop of World War II. During World War II, Japan and America were two enemy countries. Now what happens in this story? An American prisoner of war is washed ashore in front of Dr. Sadao's house. Sadao was doctor by profession, and he had studied medicine in USA. So when American of war of prisoner is washed ashore in front of his house, he finds himself in a dilemma. He is not able to understand what to do with this American prisoner of war. As a doctor, his duty was to give him proper treatment. But as a true Japanese, or as a patriotic Japanese, it was his duty to hand him over to the authorities. So he is torn between his duties as a doctor and his duties as a true Japanese. So what does he do to him? Whether he saves him, whether he provides treatment to this American prisoner of war, or whether he hands him over to the authorities. So let's see in the story what happens. Now, Dr. Sadao Hoki's house was built on a spot of the Japanese coast where as a little boy he had often played. So his house was located on a coastal area where he would play when he was a child. The lower square stone house was set upon rocks well above a narrow beach that was outlined with bent pines. So it is the description of the house and the description of the beach. There were pine trees. As a boy, Sadao had climbed the pines, supporting himself on his bare feet, as he had seen men do in the South Seas when they climbed for coconuts. So he would also climb the pine trees to get the to get the coconuts. His father had taken him often to the islands of those seas, and never had he failed to say to the little brave boy at his side, "Those islands yonder, they are the stepping stones to the future for Japan." So his father would take him very often to that beach area. And you all know that Japan is a group of several islands. तो जापान जो है वो अलग अलग islands का एक group है. तो उसके फादर उस एक आइलैंड को जो उनके करीब था, उनके घर के करीब था, उसको दिखा के बोलते थे कि those islands yonder, they are the stepping stones to the future for Japan. That means they will decide the future of Japan. Where shall we step from them? तो फिर सडाओ पूछते थे कि कहाँ हम यहाँ से कहाँ जाने वाले? His father would say, "Who knows?" His father had answered, "Who can limit our future? It depends on what we make it." So the future depends on us, how we make it. Sadao had taken this into his mind as he did everything his father said. That means he was an obedient boy. He followed everything his father said. अपने father की बहुत कहना मानते थे, हर बात को मानते थे. His father, who never joked or played with him, but who spent infinite pains upon him, who was his only son. So Sadao was the only son of his father, और उसके father जो है बड़े strict type के थे. He would not laugh with him, not joke with him, but his aim was that his son should study well. और वो चाहते थे कि उनका जो है बच्चा अच्छे से पढ़ाई करे, as all parents do. For this reason, he had been sent at 22 to America to learn all that could be learned of surgery and medicine. So he studied medicine and surgery in America, and it was his father's wish that he should study well, and therefore he was sent to America. He had come back at 30, and before his father died, he had seen Sadao become famous not only as a surgeon but as a scientist. So Sadao became both a very good scientist and a good surgeon, and he became this even before his father died. Because he was perfecting a discovery which would render wounds entirely clean, he had not been sent abroad with the troops, and this is important. Also, he knew there was some slight danger that the old general might need an operation for a condition for which he was now being treated medically, and for this possibility Sadao was being kept in Japan. तो ये एक कस्टम होता है हमेशा ही कि जहाँ पे ट्रूप्स जाती हैं लड़ाई करने के लिए, डॉक्टर्स आर ऑल्सो सेंट अलॉन्ग विद देम सो दैट दे कैन प्रोवाइड गुड ट्रीटमेंट टू द इंजर्ड और वुंडेड सोल्जर्स. बट सडाओ को नहीं भेजा गया था. देयर वर टू रीजंस फॉर इट. वन, ही वॉज वर्किंग ऑन अ डिस्कवरी दैट वुड रेंडर द वुंड्स क्लीन. मतलब वुंड्स जो है बिल्कुल अच्छे से क्लीन हो जाएंगे, कोई उनका निशान या साइन नहीं रहेगा और हील अप हो जाएंगे बहुत अच्छे से. एक रीजन तो ये था. और दूसरा रीजन ये था कि जो जनरल था, आर्मी का जनरल, he wanted some treatment for his ailment, and Dr. Sadao was the best doctor available. Therefore, Dr. Sadao was not sent there along with the troops. So this shows that general was very selfish. Instead of sending him to along with the troops, he kept him back in Japan. Clouds were rising from the ocean now. So this is the description of his house. There were clouds rising above. The unexpected warmth of the past few days had at night drawn heavy fog from the cold waves. Sadao was missed little hide outlines of a little island near the shore, and then come creeping up the beach below the house, wreathing around the pines. So the pines that were near the beaches were getting covered with the fog. Fog से cover हो रहे थे और उनका घर भी फॉग से पूरी तरह से ढक गया था. Then he would go into the room where Hana उनकी वाइफ जो थी, would be waiting for him with the two children. तो वो रूम में अपने दो बच्चों के साथ वेट कर रही थी डॉक्टर सडाओ का. But at this moment the door opened and she looked out, a dark blue woolen haori over her kimono. This is the Japanese dress his wife was wearing. She came to him affectionately and put her arm through his as he stood, smiled and said nothing. So they were a loving couple. He had met Hana in America. Now in America he had gone to study, but there he met Hana too. But he had waited to fall in love with her until he was sure she was Japanese. His father would never have received her unless she had been pure in her race. So he liked Hana, but he decided to fall in love only when he got sure that she was a Japanese girl. क्योंकि उसे मालूम था if she would be someone other than Japanese, his father would not accept her. He wondered often whom he would have married if he had not met Hana, and by what luck he had found her in the most casual way, by chance, literally at an American professor's house. So वो Hana उसे American professor के घर में मिली. The professor and his wife had been kind people, anxious to do something for their few foreign students. तो जो professor हार्ले थे और उनकी wife, they were cordial towards foreign students, and they would often call them to their houses. And the students, though bored, had accepted this kindness. और students हालांकि repeatedly बार ये करने से बोर हो गए थे, but they respected their kindness and they would go there. Sadao had often told Hana how nearly he had not gone to Professor Harley's house that night. The rooms were so small, the food so bad, the professor's wife so voluble. Voluble means बहुत ज़्यादा बात करती थी, घर छोटा था, food भी बहुत अच्छा नहीं था. But anyhow, he went to Professor Harley's house one night, and there he met Hana, a new student. Now he felt her hand on his arm and was aware of the pleasure it gave him, even though they had been married years enough to have two children. So they had two children, for they had not married heedlessly in America. That means they married very thoughtfully. America में उन्होंने शादी नहीं किया. They came back to Japan and then they got married with all Japanese traditions and rites and rituals. It was at this moment that both of them saw something black come out of the mist. So they were in a room और उन्हें क्या दिखा कि कुछ black color का कोई figure mist से, जो fog था उसके बीच से निकलता हुआ आ रहा है. It was a man. He was flung up out of the ocean flung, it seemed that जो waves थी उन्होंने उसको वहां पे फेंक दिया था. He staggered a few steps. That means he was walking unsteadily. वो लड़खड़ा के चल रहा था. His body outlined against the mist, his arms above his head. Then the curled mist hid him again. Who is that? So they were startled. They were shocked to see this figure coming out of the fog. Who is that? Hannah cried. She dropped Sadao's arm and they both leaned over the railing of the veranda. Now they saw him again. The man was on his hands and knees crawling. Now he was crawling because he was not unable to walk. He was injured badly. Then they saw him fall on his face and lie there. Then he fell down. A fisherman, perhaps, Sadao said, watched from his boat. He ran quickly. तो सडाउ ने सोचा कि ही इज अ फिशरमैन, जो पास के गांव में कुछ विलेजेस है जहां फिशरमैन रहते हैं, वहां से आ गया होगा. A mile or two away on either side there were fishing villages, but here was only the bare and lonely coast. लेकिन जहाँ पे वो रह रहे थे वो कोस्ट ऐसा नहीं था जहाँ पे फिशरमैन आते होंगे. वो बेयर था, लोनली था, and dangerous with rocks, and there were so many rocks. So he was shocked or startled or astonished to see from where this man is coming, while the beach is, or the shore is full of spiky, dangerous rocks. The surf beyond the beach was spiked with rocks. Somehow the man had managed to come through them. He must be badly torn. So इसका मतलब कि वो badly injured होगा. They saw when they come toward him that indeed it was so. The sand on one side of him had already a stain of red soaking through. So there was sand on his body and it had turned red because the man was bleeding. उसके body से खून निकल रहा था. He is wounded, Sadao exclaimed. कि वो घायल है. Sadao exclaimed. He made haste to the man because he was doctor, so he rushed towards the man who lay motionless. There was no movement in his body, his face in the sand. An old cap stuck to his head soaked with seawater. He was in wet rags of garments, so all his clothes were wet. Sadao stopped Hannah at his side and turned the man's head. They saw the face. A white man, Hannah whispered. तो Hannah ने धीरे से बोला, ये तो white man लग रहा है. Yes, it was a white man. The wet cap fell away and there was his wet yellow hair. उसके hair कैसे थे? Yellow थे, वो wet थे, as though for many weeks it had not been cut. And upon his young and tortured face, तो वो young था जो उनको person दिखा, but his face was tortured. That means he was tortured. Was a rough yellow beard. और उसकी beard कैसी थी? Rough और yellow थी. He was unconscious and knew nothing that they did for him. तो उसे बिल्कुल नहीं पता चल रहा था कि डॉक्टर सडाओ और हाना क्या कर रहे हैं. Now Sadao remembered the wound, and with his expert fingers he began to search for it. Now, because he was a doctor, he could understand that what had caused this wound. Therefore, he started to search for the thing that had caused that wound. तो जिसने भी wound create किया था उस चीज को ढूंढने लगे. Blood flowed freshly at his touch. जैसे ही उन्होंने एक जगह पर टच किया वहां से ब्लड निकलना शुरू हो गया. Blood started oozing out. On the right side of his lower back, Sadao saw that a gun wound had been reopened. जैसे ही उसने टच किया डॉक्टर सडाओ ने, वो एक गन का wound था and it opened again. The flesh was blackened with powder. Sometime not many days ago, the man had been shot and had not been tended. तो सडाओ को समझ में आ गया that man has been shot down or he had not been attended by anyone. It was bad chance that the rock had struck the wound, and because he came through the rocky shore to their house, the spiky rocks or the dangerous rocks made this wound fresh again. Oh, how he is bleeding, Hannah whispered. Again in a solemn voice. The mist screened them now completely. अब mist ने उन तीनों को छुपा लिया जो mist या fog थी वहां पे. And at this time of the day no one came by. The fishermen had gone home. Fishermen अपने घर चले गए थे. And even the chance beach combers, जो कभी कभी आते थे beach combers, would have considered the day at an end. So they were 3 people there. What shall we do with this man? Now, अब इस man का क्या करें? Sadao muttered. But his trained hands seemed of their own will to be doing what they could do to stench the fearful bleeding. तो वो क्योंकि एक्सपर्ट डॉक्टर था, तो भले ही वो सोच रहा था कि इसका क्या करे, बस उसका हैंड्स अपना काम कर रहे थे. His hands were trying to stop the flow of blood. He packed the wound with the sea moss. Sea moss wound पे लगा दिया. That strewed the beach, जो बीच में फैली पड़ी थी, the sea moss. The man moaned with pain in his stupor, but he did not awaken. Stupor means he was lying like a dead person. There was no movement in his body. He did not wake up. The best thing that we could do would be to put him back in the sea, Sadao said, answering himself. तो उन्होंने सडाओ ने बोला कि the best thing would be that we should send back him to the sea. हम उसे वापस सी में डाल दें. Now that the bleeding was stopped for the moment, he stood up and dusted the sand from his hands. अब bleeding रुक गई थी तो सडाओ ने अपने हाथों से डस्ट को झाड़ दिया. Yes, undoubtedly that would be best. Hannah also showed agreement to this choice that this man should be sent back to the sea. Hannah said steadily, but she continued to stare down at the motionless man. Though she said कि हाँ इसको हम सी में वापस भेज दे, but there was something in her heart too that stopped her from sending this man to the sea again. If we sheltered a white man in a house, we should be arrested, and if we turned him over as prisoner, he would certainly die. तो सडाउ ने बोला कि अगर हम इसको हम शेल्टर करते हैं अपने हाउस में तो हम अरेस्ट हो जाएंगे, बिकॉज वी वुड बी ट्रीटेड एज ट्रेटर्स, एंड इफ वी हैंड हिम ओवर टू द अथॉरिटीज एज अ प्रिजनर ऑफ वॉर, देन हिज डाइंग इज सर्टेन, वो मर जाएगा. And as a doctor, he couldn't do that. The kindest thing would be to put him back into the sea, Hannah said. But neither of them moved. Again, Hannah said that जो भी सबसे अच्छी चीज होगी वो ये है कि हम उसको वापस सी में भेज दें. But neither of them moved. They were staring with a curious repulsion upon the inert figure. Inert means something that does not move. Curious repulsion, that means they did not like this white man because he belonged to an enemy country. और वो उसको देख रहे थे. They were unable to understand what to do with him. What is he? Hannah whispered. There is something about him that looks American. अब उन्होंने क्या बोला कि वो तो अमेरिकन लग रहा है मुझे. Sadao said he took up the battered cap. Battered means torn cap. Yes, there almost gone was the faint lettering. लेकिन कुछ उसमें लिखा हुआ था जो faint था. A sailor, he said, from an American warship. He spelled it out, U.S. Navy. The man was a prisoner of war. Now it was clear to them that the man was prisoner of war. He has escaped, Hannah cried softly, and that is why he is wounded. In the back, Sadao agreed. They hesitated, looking at each other. Then Hannah said with resolution, firmly, अब वो hesitate करे कि इसको treatment दे या नहीं दे. फिर हाना ने resolute होके कहा, एक firm decision लिया. Come, are we able to put him back into the sea? कि हम कैसे सी में वापस डाल सकते हैं? If I am able, are you? Sadao asked. If I can do it, can you do it? No, Hannah said no, because it was the human inside her that was speaking now. But if you can do it alone, क्या अकेले कर सकते हो आप? Sadao hesitated again. So there was hesitation in his mind too. The strange thing is, he said, that if the man were whole, I could turn him over to the police without difficulty. I care nothing for him. He is my enemy. तो Sadao ने बोला, if that person would have been hale and hearty, बिल्कुल हेल्दी होता, किसी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती, तो आई वुड नॉट हैव एनी प्रॉब्लम इन हैंडिंग हिम ओवर टू द पुलिस. आई केयर नथिंग फॉर हिम. आई डोंट हैव एनी फीलिंग्स फॉर हिम. सो दिस वॉज द पेट्रियोटिक जापानीज दैट वॉज टॉकिंग. आई केयर नथिंग फॉर हिम. ही इज माई एनिमी. ऑल अमेरिकन्स आर माई एनिमी. सो दो द डॉक्टर इनसाइड हिम वॉज टेलिंग हिम दैट ही शुड अटेंड टू दैट wounded person, but as a Japanese he was telling that all Americans are my enemy and he is only a common fellow. You see how foolish his face is. देखो देखो कैसा उसका face जो है एक बेवकूफ का जैसा लग रहा है. Why should I save him? Why should I give him treatment? But since he is wounded, but the problem is that he is injured. वो घायल है. He is wounded. You also cannot throw him back to the sea. हाना सेड। तो उसने कहा आप उसे सी में भी नहीं डाल सकते हैं। देन देयर इज ओनली वन थिंग टू डू, वी मस्ट कैरी हिम इनटू द हाउस, अब हमें उसे घर पे ले चलना चाहिए। बट द सर्वेंट्स, what would the servants think if we provide shelter to an American prisoner of war? We must simply tell them that we intend to give him to the police, as indeed we must. तो उसने बोला कि सर हम सर्वेंट्स को बोलेंगे तो that it is our intention to hand him over to the authorities, and we will definitely do it. We must think of the children and your position. It would endanger all of us if we did not give this man over as a prisoner of war. तो बोल रहे हैं कि हमें अपने बच्चों के बारे में सोचना चाहिए, एंड द पोजिशन यू हैव इन जापान, यू आर अ स्किल्ड डॉक्टर, सो इट विल एंडेंजर अस, हम खतरे में पड़ जाएंगे, देयरफॉर वी शुड हैंड हिम ओवर एज प्रिजनर ऑफ वॉर। सर्टेनली सडाओ अग्रीड, आई वुड नॉट थिंक ऑफ डूइंग एनीथिंग एल्स। हाँ हाँ हम यही करेंगे, दिस इज व्हाट सडाओ सेड। Thus agreed, together they lifted the man. He was very light, like a fowl, like a bird that had been half starved for a long time until it is only feathers and skeleton. That means बहुत ही उसका weight light था, जैसे कि एक bird के skeleton का होता है. So his arms hanging, they carried him up to the steps and into the side door of the house. This door opened into a passage, and down the passage they carried the man towards an, अब वो अपने घर में लेकर आ गए, towards an empty bedroom. And what now see, it is quite ironical what you read now. It had been the bedroom of Sadao's father. Sadao's के father का bedroom था, and since his death it had not been used. They laid the man on the deeply matted floor. तो जो floor था उसमें mats बिछी हुई थी. Everything here had been Japanese to please the old man, who would never in his home sit on a chair or sleep in a foreign bed. So उसके जो उनके फादर के रूम में हर चीज जापानीज थी, and he hated to put anything that was not Japanese or that was foreign. And now what is happening? An American prisoner of war is being kept in the house, in the room that did not allow anything foreign in the room. Hana went to the wall cupboards and slid back a door and took out a soft quilt. उसको उड़ाने के लिए एक quilt उन्होंने निकाली. She hesitated. The quilt was covered with flowered silk and the lining was pure white silk. So this must be an expensive quilt because it was made up of silk. He's so dirty, she muttered in distress. Yes, he had better be washed. इसको साफ कर देना चाहिए हमें. Sadao agreed. If you will fetch hot water, I will wash him. I cannot bear for you to touch him. So there was a kind of dislike in the hearts of both Dr. Sadao and Hana for this man because he was an American, but as human beings, they were, fulfilling their duty of helping him. So she says, I cannot bear for you to touch him. नहीं तुम उसको बिल्कुल touch मत करने. I will not like it. We shall have to tell the servants he is there. और सर्वेंट्स करेंगे इस काम को. I will tell Yumi now, she can leave the children for a few minutes and she can wash him. तो वो maid servant है, वो wash कर देगी. Sadao considered a moment. Let it be so, he agreed. You tell Yumi and I will tell the others. But the utter pallor of the man's unconscious face moved him first to stoop and feel his pulse. So her face has the face of American prisoner of war has turned yellow because perhaps he was starved since so many days. He was injured, so a lot of blood has already came out of his body. So this face, this yellowish face, made Dr. Sadao to touch him. He stooped down, वो थोड़ा झुके and उसके पल्स को पकड़ने के लिए उसका हाथ पकड़ा. It was faint, but it was there. उसकी पल्स चल रही थी. He put his hand against the man's cold breast. The heart too was yet alive. The heart was also working. He will die unless he is operated on, Sadao said, considering the question is whether he will not die anyway. तो उन्होंने कहा कि अगर उसको हम ऑपरेट नहीं करते हैं तो दिस पर्सन विल डाई, और इसकी भी पॉसिबिलिटी है कि अगर उसके ऊपर ऑपरेशन किया जाता है तो ही कैन डाई टू. Hana cried out in fear. Don't try to save him. What if he should live? अगर वो बच गया तो हाना ने बोला उसको बचाने की कोशिश मत करो, अगर वो बच गया तो हम, बिकॉज देयर वॉज अ फियर ऑफ बीइंग लेबल्ड एज ट्रेटर्स. वॉट इफ ही शुड डाई, सडाउ रिप्लाइड. तो सडाउ ने कहा वो मर भी तो सकता है. ही स्टूड गेजिंग डाउन on the motionless man. This man must have extraordinary vitality or he would have been dead by now. So डॉक्टर सडाओ कह रहे कि इतने इंजर्ड होने के बाद, इतने ब्लड लॉस के बाद भी दिस मैन इज सर्वाइविंग. दिस मीन्स दैट ही इज वेरी वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग. बट देन ही वॉज वेरी यंग, और बहुत छोटा भी एज में था. परहैप्स नॉट येट 25. ही वॉज नॉट इवन 25 years ऑफ एज. यू मीन डाई फ्रॉम ऑपरेशन? हाना आस्क्ड. हाना ने कहा कि क्या ऑपरेशन से मर जाएगा वो? हाना आस्क्ड. यस, सडाउ सेड. हाना कंसिडर्ड दिस डाउटफुली. तो उसे डाउट हुआ इस बारे में. एंड व्हेन शी डिड नॉट आंसर, सडाउ टर्न्ड अवे. एट एनी रेट समथिंग मस्ट बी डन विद हिम. तो कुछ ना कुछ तो करना ही है इसके साथ. एंड फर्स्ट ही मस्ट बी वॉश्ड. बट द फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी इज दैट ही मस्ट बी गिवन अ बाथ. उसको साफ करना है. ही वेंट क्विकली आउट ऑफ द रूम एंड हाना केम बिहाइंड हिम. She did not wish to be left alone with the white man. तो white man के साथ वो उस रूम में रहना नहीं चाह रही थी, क्योंकि there was a kind of repulsion or dislike in her heart for the white man. He was the first she had seen since she left America, and now he seemed to have nothing to do with those. तो ये पहला आदमी था या पहला पर्सन था जो उसने अमेरिका छोड़ने के बाद देखा और अमेरिकन था. और Here he was her enemy, a menace, living or dead. तो यहाँ पे वो उसका enemy था, एक उनके लिए खतरा था, चाहे वो living हो चाहे वो dead हो. She turned to the nursery and called Yumi. अपनी maid servant को बुलाया. But the children heard her voice and she had to go in for a moment and smile at them and play with the baby boy, now nearly 3 months old. Over the baby's soft black hair, she motioned with her mouth, Yumi, come with me. तो उसने maid servant को बुलाया. I will put the baby to bed, Yumi replied. He is ready. She went with Yumi into the bedroom next to the nursery and stood with the boy in her arms while Yumi spread the sleeping quilts on the floor and laid the baby between them. So at that time Japanese have the custom of sleeping on the floor. तो उसने floor को ready किया, उसमें mat वगैरह बिछाई ताकि वो बच्चे सो सके. Then Hana led the way quickly and softly to the kitchen. The two servants were frightened at what their master had just told them. तो जो servants थे, they were frightened. They were afraid when they listened that an American prisoner of war is in their home. The old gardener, who was also a house servant, pulled the few hairs on his upper lip. The master ought not to heal the wound of this white man. तो उसका कहना क्या था कि मास्टर को, हमारा जो मास्टर दैट इज डॉक्टर सडाओ, उनको इनका वुंड हील नहीं करना चाहिए. ही सेड ब्लंटली टू हाना. और ब्लंटली उसने अपनी जो एम्प्लॉयर थी उनको बोला हाना को, द वाइट मैन ऑट टू डाई. उसको मरना है. फर्स्ट ही वॉज शॉट, क्योंकि वो मरने के लिए ही बना हुआ है, क्योंकि पहले वो शॉट किया गया. देन द सी कॉट हिम एंड वुंडेड हिम विद हर रॉक्स. इफ द मास्टर हील्स व्हाट द गन डिड and what the sea did, they will take revenge on us. तो एक तरह का सुपरस्टिशन है कि अगर गन और जो सी है वो बदला लेंगे अगर उसको अब बचाते हैं हम. I will tell him what you say, Hana replied courteously. So Hana was quite courteous to her servants. तो उसने बोला I will tell what you say, but she herself was also frightened, although she was not superstitious as the old man was. Could it ever be well to help an enemy? Again she was thinking, क्या सही है ये enemy को help करना? Nevertheless, she told Yumi to fetch the cold water. फिर भी उन्होंने यूमी को बोला कि hot water लेकर आओ and bring it to the room where the white man was. She went ahead and slid back the partitions. तो जो रूम में partition थे उसको अलग अलग किया. Sadao was not yet there. Yumi following put down her wooden bucket. Then she went over to the white man. When she saw him, her thick lips folded themselves into stubbornness. Now she became stubborn. She refused to wash the American prisoner of war. She said, I have never washed a white man and I will not wash so dirty a one now. Hana cried at her severely. You will do what your master commands you. तुम तो वही करोगे जो तुम्हारे मास्टर बोलेंगे. There was so fierce a look of resistance upon Yumi's round dull face that Hana felt unreasonably afraid. So दो जो expression था यूमी के face में, उससे हाना को डर लगा. Therefore she did not insist on Yumi that Yumi should wash this American prisoner of war. After all, if the servant should report something that was not as it happened, तो वो ये भी डर था कि भाई सर्वेंट्स जो है रिपोर्ट कर देंगे. Very well, she said with dignity. Okay, if you don't want to do it, it's okay. You understand, we only want to bring him to his senses so that we can turn him over as a prisoner. तो हमने क्लैरिफिकेशन दिया कि हम उसको इसलिए ट्रीट कर रहे हैं सो दैट ही कैन बी हैंडेड ओवर टू द अथॉरिटीज. I will have nothing to do with it. I am not concerned with it. Yumi said, I am a poor person and it is not my business. That means servants were not in agreement to their master's idea of providing treatment to the American prisoner of war. Then please, Hannah said gently, return to your own work. At once, Yumi left the room, but this left Hannah with the white man alone. She might have been too afraid to stay had not her anger at Yumi's stubbornness now sustained her. तो अब हाना जो थी व्हाइट मैन के साथ अकेले थी और वो भी बहुत डरी हुई होती अगर यूमी के ऊपर उन्हें गुस्सा नहीं आया. तो जो डर वाला इमोशन था वो थोड़ा सबसाइड हो गया. स्टूपिड यामी, शी मटर्ड फियर्सली. इज दिस एनीथिंग बट अ मैन? ये एक मैन है एंड दिस इज अ वुंडेड मैन एंड वी आर नॉट डूइंग एनीथिंग रॉन्ग. In the conviction of her own superiority, she bent impulsively and untied the knotted drugs that kept the white man covered. अब जो white man को जो rugs से cover किया गया था उनको untie किया उसने so that she could wash the American prisoner of war. When she had his breast bare, she dipped the small clean towel that Yumi had brought into the steaming hot water and washed his face carefully. The man's skin, though rough with exposure, was of a fine texture and must have been very blonde when he was a child. So this is the description of his face, the face of American prisoner of war. While she was thinking these thoughts, though not really liking the man better now that he was no longer a child. तो जब उसको ये समझ में आया कि वो चाइल्ड में जब वो चाइल्ड रहा होगा तो उसकी स्किन कैसी रही होगी, perhaps she felt a bit compassionate towards her, but now he was a grown-up man, so there was no pity or compassion in her heart for the time being. She kept on washing him until his upper body was quite clean, but she dared not turn him over where was Sadao. लेकिन उसकी हिम्मत नहीं हुई कि उसको टर्न ओवर कर सके. Now her anger was ebbing. अब जो एंगर था वो धीरे धीरे सबसाइड हो रहा था and she was anxious again and she rose, wiping her hands on the wrong towel. Then lest the man be chilled, she put the quilt over him. तो उसको लगा कि कहीं मैन जो ये prisoner of war है, American prisoner of war, कहीं इसकी बॉडी ठंडी ना हो जाए. So she covered him with a quilt. Sadao, she called softly. He had been about to come in when she called. His hand had been on the door and now he opened it. She saw that he had brought his surgeon's emergency bag and that he wore his surgeon's coat. Now Sadao was ready for the operation. You have decided to operate, she cried. Yes, he said shortly. He turned his back to her and unfolded a sterilized towel upon the floor of the tokonoma. टोकोनोमा ये एक जगह होती है जहाँ पे फ्लावर डेकोरेशन करते हैं, तो वहाँ पे उसने अपना स्टेरिलाइज्ड टॉवल रखा एंड पुट हिज इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स आउट अपॉन इट. फेच टॉवल्स, ही सेड. तो उसने बोला कि टॉवल्स लेकर आइए. हाना को बोला. शी वेंट ओबीडियंटली but how anxious now, to the linen shelves and took out the towels. There ought also to be old pieces of matting so that the blood would not ruin the fine flooring covering. As a woman, she was also concerned that her house does not get dirty with the blood that is coming out from his body. और तो उसके दिमाग में ये बात आई कि घर गंदा ना हो जाए, तो उसने सोचा कि कुछ पुराने मैट के पीसेस होंगे जो उसकी बॉडी के ऊपर, जो फ्लोर के ऊपर रखे जा सकते हैं ताकि जो फ्लोर का जो मैट है वो गंदा ना हो जाए. शी वेंट आउट टू द बैक वेरेंडा वेयर द गार्डनर केप्ट स्ट्राइप्स ऑफ मैटिंग विद विच टू प्रोटेक्ट डेलिकेट श्रब्स ऑन कोल्ड नाइट्स एंड टुक एन आर्मफुल ऑफ देम. तो वो गार्डनर अपने प्लांट्स को बचाने के लिए कुछ कवरिंग अपने पास रखता था, तो हाना गई और वो लेकर आई. बट व्हेन शी वेंट बैक इनटू द रूम, शी सॉ दिस वाज यूजलेस. The blood had already soaked through the packing of the man's wound and had ruined the mat under him. तो जो mat थी वो already ruin हो चुकी थी. Oh, the mat, she cried. Yes, it is ruined, Sadao replied, as though he did not care. But he did not care about the mats. Help me to turn him, he commanded her. She obeyed him without a word, and he began to wash the man's back carefully. Yumi would not wash him, she said. Did you wash him then? Sadao asked. तो जब हाना ने बताया कि यूमी ने वॉश नहीं किया, तो सडाओ ने पूछा, डिड यू वॉश हिम देन? सडाओ आस्क्ड, नॉट स्टॉपिंग फॉर अ मोमेंट हिज स्विफ्ट कंसाइज मूवमेंट्स. यस, शी सेड. He did not seem to hear her, but she was used to his absorption when he was at work. So जब वो अपने काम में होते थे डॉक्टर सदाव, तो he would get fully absorbed in his work. She wondered for a moment if it mattered to him what was the body upon which he worked so long as it was for the work he did so excellently. So he was more concerned about, Hana thought this, that doctor was more concerned about his work and was not least concerned about the body on which he was operating. तो उसके ध्यान में ये बिल्कुल नहीं आ रहा था कि वो अमेरिकन की बॉडी पे ऑपरेट कर रहा था. His total attention or concern was the operation. You will have to give the anesthetic if he needs it. तो आपको उसे anesthesia देना पड़ेगा. He said. I, she repeated blankly, but never have I. It is easy enough, he said impatiently. तो उन्होंने कहा ये anesthesia देना quite easy है, you can do it. Dr. Sadao said to Hana. He was taking out the packing now and the blood began to flow more quickly. अब blood और ज़्यादा तेजी से बहने लगा. He peered into the wound with the bright surgeon's light fastened on his forehead. तो light अपने forehead में लगाई. He was getting ready for the operation. The bullet is still there. Bullet वहाँ पे है. He said with cool interest. Now I wonder how deep this rock wound is. If it is not too deep, it may be that I can get the bullet, but the bleeding is not superficial. He has lost too much blood. तो उन्होंने बोला मैं बुलेट निकाल सकता हूँ और बहुत सारा ब्लड लॉस्ट हो चुका है और now I must work on taking out the bullet. At this moment, Hana choked. He looked up and saw her face the color of surf. Her face the color of sulfur. That means her face turned colorless because of fear of keeping the prisoner into their house. Don't faint, he said sharply. He did not put down his exploring instrument. If I stop now, the man will surely die. तो उसने बोला आप please don't lose your consciousness. उसको लगा कि हाना भी बेहोश हो जाएगी, तो बोला please don't faint. He said sharply. He did not put down his exploring instrument. वो अपने काम से काम कर रहा था. She clapped her hands to her mouth and leaped up and ran out of the room. Outside in the garden, he heard her retching. So Hana started vomiting by seeing such a sight. But he went on his work. But Sadao was busy with his work. It will be better for her to empty her stomach. So he thought that it is better that she vomits. He had forgotten that of course she had never seen an operation, but her distress and his inability to go to her at once made him impatient and irritable with this man who lay like dead under his knife. This man, he thought, there is no reason under heaven why he should live. तो फिर वो ये सोच रहा है कि इस मैन को जिंदा क्यों रहना चाहिए. He was his enemy and why should he stay alive? Unconsciously, this thought made him ruthless and he proceeded swiftly. और ये thought कि he is an American prisoner of war made him ruthless. मतलब he was not kind when he was doing operation, and it happens with the doctors. If they would become kind, how would they operate upon their patients? So he was ruthless and he was proceeding swiftly. In his dream, the man moaned, but Sadao paid no heed except to mutter at him. So now he was writhing in pain. अब उसको pain हो रहा था जो American prisoner of war था, but Sadao ने कोई attention pay नहीं किया. Groan, he muttered. Groan if you like. I'm not doing this for my own pleasure. In fact, I do not know why I'm doing it. तो बोल रहा है आपको ग्रोनिंग करनी है, आप ग्रोन कीजिए, मतलब कढ़ाइए आप पेन के वजह से, और मैं ये अपने प्लेजर के लिए नहीं कर रहा हूँ और मुझे समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा है कि मैं ये क्यों कर रहा हूँ. देयर वॉज अ डिलेमा इन हिज माइंड. द डोर opened and Hannah was there again. Where is the anesthetic? She asked in a clear voice. Sadao motioned with his chin. It is as well that you came. She had the bottle and some cotton in her hand. But how shall I do it? She asked. Simply saturate the cotton and hold it near his nostrils. Sadao replied without delaying for one moment the intricate detail of his work. तो सडाव अपने काम कर रहे थे डॉक्टर सडाव. उन्होंने हाना को बताया कि कैसे कैसे उसको एनेस्थीसिया दिया जाना है. व्हेन ही ब्रीथ्स बैडली मूव इट अवे अ लिटिल. शी क्राउच्ड क्लोज टू द स्लीपिंग फेस ऑफ द यंग अमेरिकन. इट वॉज पिटियसली, नाउ शी टुक पिटी ऑन हिम. थिन फेस, उसका फेस थिन था. शी थॉट एंड द लिप्स वर ट्विस्टेड. द मैन वॉज सफरिंग वेदर ही न्यू इट और नॉट. Watching him, she wondered if the stories they heard sometimes of the sufferings of prisoners were true. अब prisoners of war को जो है बड़े badly treat किया जाता है किसी भी country में. तो वो अब उसे वो stories याद आने लगी कि किस तरह की stories लोग बताते हैं कि prisoners of war को कैसे treat किया जाता है. They came like flickers of humor told by word of mouth and always contradicted. तो very contradicting stories, एक दूसरे को अपोज करती हुई स्टोरीज सुनाई पड़ती हैं अबाउट प्रिजनर्स ऑफ वॉर. इन द न्यूज़पेपर्स द रिपोर्ट्स वर ऑलवेज दैट wherever the Japanese armies went, the people received them gladly and with cries of joy at their liberation. Now she's talking about Japanese army, but sometimes she remembered such man as General Takima, who at home beat his wife cruelly, though no one mentioned it now that he had fought so victorious a battle in Manchuria. So Dr. जनरल टाकिमा जो हैं उन्होंने एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट बैटल फाइट करी है. तो इसकी वजह से जो उनका एक अपराध है, जो उनका एक रॉन्ग डीड है, दैट ही बीट्स हिज वाइफ मर्सीलेसली क्रूअली, तो वो जो है वो छुप गया है. दैट हैज बिकम सबड्यूड. his crime of beating his wife has been subdued because of the victory he has achieved. If a man like that could be so cruel to a woman in his power, would he not be cruel to one like this, for instance? तब उनको लगा कि अगर अपनी वाइफ के साथ या वुमेन के साथ इतना क्रूअल हो सकता है, a man who is in power, would he not be cruel to a prisoner of war? She hoped anxiously that this young man had not been tortured. तो अब उसको लगा कि अब वो सोचने लगी कि इस यंग मैन को जो है टॉर्चर नहीं होना चाहिए. काश ऐसा नहीं हुआ होता. It was at this moment that she observed deep red scars on his neck, just under the ear. Those scars, she murmured, lifting her eyes to Sadao. But he did not answer. At this moment, he felt the tip of his instrument strike against something hard. So perhaps he got to know where this bullet is lodged. कहाँ पे bullet पड़ी हुई है. Dangerously near the kidney. शायद वो kidney के पास थी. All thought left him. He felt only the purest pleasure. He probed with his. अब उसको समझ में आ गया तो थोड़ा खुश हुआ कि मैं अब इसको निकाल सकता हूँ, इस गन को, इस जो बुलेट है. He probed with his fingers delicately, familiar with every atom of this human body. That means he had very good idea about the human body. His old American professor of anatomy had seen to that knowledge. American professor of anatomy के हैं जो वो कहा करते थे, ignorance of the human body is the surgeon's cardinal sin. जो अगर सर्जन को ह्यूमन बॉडी का नॉलेज होना चाहिए, अगर नहीं है तो it is a big crime. He had thundered at his classes year after year. To operate without as complete knowledge of the body as if you had made it, anything less than that is a murder. और वो कह रहे हैं कि अगर आप ऑपरेट कर रहे हो बिना कंप्लीट नॉलेज के ह्यूमन बॉडी के, देन इट इज equivalent to murdering the patient. It is not quite at the kidney, my friend, Sadao murmured. फिर उसने बोला, उसको एड्रेस किया my friend, कि अमेरिकन प्रिजनर ऑफ वॉर को कि ये किडनी के पास तो नहीं है. इट वॉज हिज हैबिट टू मर्मर टू द पेशेंट. सो वेन एवर ही वुड बी डूइंग ऑपरेशन ही वुड mutter some words to his patient when he forgot himself in an operation. My friend, he always called his patients, and so now he did, forgetting that this was his enemy. और वो अपने enemy को भी my friend बोल रहे थे डॉक्टर सडाउ. Then quickly, with the cleanest and most precise of incisions means body पे छेद करना या body को prick करना, the bullet was out. The man quivered, but he was still unconscious. He has yet not regained consciousness. Nevertheless, he muttered a few English words. Guts, he muttered. उसने कहा guts, कुछ बोला. Choking. They got my guts. Sadao, Hannah cried sharply. Hush, Sadao said. The man sank again into silence so profound that Sadao took up his wrist, hating the touch of it. उसने उसका हाथ तो पकड़ा, but he was hating to do this because he belonged to a country that was his enemy. Yes, there was still a pulse, so faint, so feeble, but enough if he wanted the man to live, to give hope. But certainly I do not want this man to live, he thought. So there is a kind of emotional turbulence in his mind every moment. वो उसको हेल्प भी कर रहा है, he is trying to save him, but at the back of his mind he is also thinking that why I am saving this man. So there is a kind of emotional turbulence raging in his mind regarding the status of this person, the American prisoner of war. But certainly I do not want this man to live, he thought. No more aesthetic, he told Hannah. He turned as swiftly as though he had never paused, and from his medicines he chose a small vial and from it filled a hypodermic, something that is given under the skin, and thrust it into the patient's left arm. उसको कोई injection दिया. Then putting down the needle, he took the man's wrist again. The pulse under his fingers fluttered once or twice and then grew stronger. Now his pulse that was feeble earlier is becoming stronger. This man will live in spite of all, he said to Hannah and sighed. तो ये बंदा, ये जो व्यक्ति है, ये जिंदा रहने वाला है. The young man woke so weak, his blue eyes so terrified when he perceived where he was. So there was terror on his face when the prisoner of war woke up, that Hannah felt compelled to apologize. तो हाना को लगा कि हमें apologize करना चाहिए because we had given so much pain to this person. She herself served him, for none of the servants would enter the room. When she came in the first time, she saw him summon his small strength to be prepared for some fearful thing. Don't be afraid, she begged him softly. तो उसने बोला कि डरने की जरूरत नहीं है. How come you speak English? He gasped. उसने बोला आप कैसे इंग्लिश बोल रहे हो? I was a long time in America, she replied. She saw that he wanted to reply to that, but he couldn't. And so she knelt and fed him gently from the porcelain spoon. He ate unwillingly, but still he ate. तो उसने कुछ खाना खाया जो हाना ने अपने हाथ से खुद खिलाया. Now you will soon be strong, she said, not liking him and yet moved to comfort him. Again, she is also caught between two choices. She doesn't want to help him, but at the same time she is helping him. She is trying to give comfort to him. He did not answer. When Sadao came in the third day after the operation, he found the young man sitting up, his face bloodless with the effort. Now there was no blood on his face. The scars were perhaps healing. Lie down, Sadao cried. Do you want to die? क्या तुम्हें मरना है? तुम लेट जाओ, Sadao ने कहा. He forced the man down gently and strongly and examined the wound. You may kill yourself if you do this sort of thing. अगर ऐसा करोगे तो you will kill yourself, he scolded. What are you going to do with me? Perhaps he was also not very sure what they are going to do with him. So उसने पूछा कि क्या करने वाले हो तुम मेरे साथ? He looked just now barely 17. Are you going to hand me over? अब जो prisoner of war था, ऐसा लगा कि वो 17 years of age ही है. Are you going to hand me over? फॉर अ मोमेंट सडाओ डिड नॉट आंसर. जब उसने पूछा कि क्या आप मुझे हैंड ओवर करोगे अथॉरिटीज को, तो सडाओ ने कोई आंसर नहीं दिया. ही फिनिश्ड हिज एग्जामिनेशन एंड देन पुल्ड द सिल्क क्विल्ट ओवर हिम. अब फिर सडाओ ने आंसर किया. आई डू नॉट नो माई सेल्फ वॉट आई शैल डू विद यू, ही सेड. आई ought of course to give you to the police. मुझे तुम्हें पुलिस को देना चाहिए. That would be my duty. You are a prisoner of war. No, do not tell me anything. और मुझे कुछ मत बताओ. He put up his hand as he saw the young man was about to speak. Do not even tell me your name unless I ask. Perhaps he thought that he might be emotionally connected with the man and he won't be able to do his duty as a true Japanese. Therefore, he said that I don't want to know your name. They looked at each other for a moment and then the young man closed his eyes and turned his face to the wall. Okay, he whispered, his mouth a bitter line. Outside the door, Hana was waiting for Sadao. He saw at once that she was in trouble. Sadao, Yumi tells me that the servants feel they cannot stay if we hide this man here anymore. So servants became rebellious. They were not liking the idea of providing treatment or providing shelter to the American prisoner of war in their homes. So servants ने बोला कि वो यहाँ नहीं छुपाएंगे उसको अपने घर में. She tells me that they are saying that you and I were so long in America that we have forgotten to think of our own country first. They think we like Americans. So the servants started blaming Dr. Sadao and Hana, saying that they had spent a considerable some time in America. Therefore, they are thinking like American. Instead of, handing him over to the authority, they are providing him shelter and treatment. It is not true, Sadao said harshly. Americans are our enemies. तो सडाओ ने हार्शली बोला कि अमेरिकन्स हमारे दुश्मन हैं but I have been trained not to let a man die if I can help it. तो उसने बोला but I have been trained as a doctor. I have been trained that I have to treat anyone who is wounded, who is not well, and if that person is in front of my eyes. I can't help without giving him treatment. The servants cannot understand that, she said anxiously. No, he agreed. Neither seemed able to say more, and somehow the household dragged on. The servants grew more watchful. Now they started keeping a watch on Dr. Sadao and Hana because they started disbelieving them. Their courtesy was as careful as ever, but their eyes were cold upon the pair to whom they were hired. So they were doing their job, but they had become cold to Dr. Sadao and Hana. It is clear what a master ought to do. The old gardener said one morning. जो gardener था उसने बोला, he had worked with flowers all his life and had been a specialist too in moss. So this is about the gardener. For Sadao's father, he had made one of the finest moss gardens in Japan. So he was a very skilled gardener, sweeping the bright green carpet constantly so that not a leaf or pine needle marred the velvet of its surface. My old master's son knows very well what he ought to do, he now said. तो उसने कहा कि मेरे मास्टर को मालूम है कि उसे क्या करना है. He now said, pinching a bud from a bush as he spoke. When the man was so near death, why did he not let him bleed? तो गार्डनर ने बोला, जब वो मरने ही वाला था, जो prisoner of war था, तो हमारे मास्टर ने उसका खून क्यों नहीं बहने दिया? Why he did not let him bleed? That young master is so proud of his skill to save life that he saves any life. अब वो sarcastically बोल रहा है. The cook said contemptuously. That means there was hatred in his voice की जो हमारा मास्टर है वो इतना ज़्यादा एक्सपर्ट है कि सेविंग लाइफ में, कि लाइफ को सेव करने में, कि ही वुड सेव एनी लाइफ विदाउट इवन थिंकिंग व्हाट ही इज डूइंग और whom he is saving. She split, ये कुक ने बोला, नॉट गॉर्डनर बट कुक ने बोला ये. She split a fowl's neck skillfully and held the fluttering bird and let its blood flow into the roots of wisteria vine. Blood is the best of fertilizers and the old gardener would not let her waste a drop of it. तो उसने एक फाउल जो बर्ड होती है उसका जो नेक था उसको बड़े आराम से स्प्लिट किया और जो ब्लड था वो उसको विस्टेरिया वाइन में डाल दिया, क्योंकि ब्लड है वो एक अच्छा फर्टिलाइजर समझा जाता है और गार्डनर को ही पता था, इसलिए ही वुड नेवर लेट द कुक वेस्ट अ waste even a single drop of blood. It is the children of whom we must think, Yumi said sadly. तो यूमी ने कहा कि हमें अब बच्चों के बारे में सोचना चाहिए. What will be their fate if their father is condemned as a traitor? What will they face in their lives if Dr. Sadao is labeled as a traitor? They did not try to hide what they said from the ears of Hannah as she stood arranging the day's flowers in the veranda nearby, and she knew they spoke on purpose that she might hear. So all the servants were talking it in presence of Hannah. Hannah was near them, and they spoke it deliberately so that Hannah listens to all what they were saying. And she knew they spoke on that they were right. She knew too in most of her being. और हाना को भी लगा कि सर्वेंट अपनी जगह पे सही हैं. But there was another part of her which she herself could not understand. It was not sentimental liking of the prisoner. She had come to think of him as a prisoner. She had not liked him even yesterday when he had said in his impulsive way, "Anyway, let me tell you that my name is Tom." अब हाना को भी समझ में नहीं आ रहा था कि why she was helping him. She did not like him, but उसको याद आया कि किस तरह से उसे अपना नाम बताया. She had only bowed her little distant bow. वो उसके सामने सिर्फ थोड़ा झुकी. She saw hurt in his eyes, and perhaps उसकी eyes में जो एक hurt था, जो एक hopelessness दिख रही थी prisoner of war की, perhaps it rekindled or it kindled or it aroused a kind of sympathy in Hannah's heart for the prisoner. But she did not wish to assuage it. She saw hurt in his eye, but she did not wish to assuage it. उसकी आंखों में जो उसको hurt दिखा वो उसको reduce भी नहीं करना चाहती थी. Indeed, he was in great trouble in this house. वो इस घर के लिए एक बड़ा trouble था. And for Sadao, every day he examined the wound. Every day he examined the wound carefully. The last stitches had been pulled out this morning, and the young man would in a fortnight be nearly as well as ever. So in 15 days time, the prisoner of war will be perfectly all right. And the young man, Sadao, went back to his office and carefully typed a letter to the chief of police reporting the whole matter. अब जो सडाओ थे, डॉक्टर सडाओ, वो कहाँ गए? अपने रूम में गए, और अब उन्होंने अपना मन बना लिया था कि इसको हमें हैंड ओवर करना है. इसीलिए उन्होंने एक लेटर लिखा. ऑन 21st day of the February, he wrote on it, "On the 21st day of February, an escaped prisoner was washed up on the shore in front of my house. So far he timed, and then he opened a secret drawer of his desk and put the unfinished report into it." So he made a report to be handed over to the police to tell what had happened, but he put it in, but he did not complete it, और अपने टेबल की ड्रॉर में उसको रख दिया. On the 17th day after that, two things happened. तो उसके बाद 17th day में दो चीजें हुई. In the morning, the servants left together. सारे servants एक साथ चले गए. Their belongings tied in large square cotton kerchiefs. When Hannah got up in the morning, nothing was done. The house not cleaned and the food not prepared, and she knew what it meant. She was dismayed and even terrified, but her pride as a mistress would not allow her to show it. So she maintained her calm and composure even when she got to know that servants are not ready to help her. Instead, she inclined her head gracefully when they appeared before her in the kitchen, and she paid them off and thanked them for all that they had done for her. They were crying, but she did not cry. So वो सब लोग they were crying, the servants were crying as they were leaving the house, but she maintained her calm and composure. The cook and the gardener had served Sadao since he was a little boy in his father's house, and Yumi cried because of the children. She was so grieving that after she had gone, she ran back to Hannah. तो वो हाना के जो यूमी थी, एक रो रही थी, और जाने के बाद फिर से वो वापस आ गई हाना के पास रोने लगी. If the baby misses me too much tonight, send for me. I am going to my own house and you know where it is. And she said कि अगर baby रोता है तो मुझे बुला लेना. I will come back. Thank you, Hannah said smilingly. But she told herself she would not send for Yumi, however the baby cried. She made the breakfast and Sadao helped with the children. Neither of them spoke of the servants beyond the fact that they were gone. But after Hannah had taken morning food to the prisoner, she came back to Sadao. So the next part of the story will be told in the second video.